Hi, everybody. Here we are. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Maybe you took some trips, some day trips into the city, or maybe you went on some bike rides or some hikes. Whatever you did, I hope it was fun. Okay, we are going to wrap up our words on setting or place, and we're going to move on to some actions or adjectives. So let's just review real quick our words so we remember them, and I hope you're trying to use these words in your everyday life. That's how they're going to stick. Okay, if you remember this word, coastal, okay, near the ocean. This picture. That's right, remote, far away from anything. Okay, this word, this would be bustling. If you've ever been to the Marin County Fair, it's bustling with people. Okay, I went out to Point Reyes this weekend and got to see all the countryside and the rural area as you're driving out there. It's very rural. Not many houses around, but lots of green hills, cows. And remember this word, lots of plants, everything growing everywhere. Oftentimes my yard is like this after the winter. Overgrown, that compound word. Okay, so we're going to move on today, and these are going to be words that describe, words that describe a character. So our first word, it's going to be a wet word. I chose a wet word because it's kind of raining today, which is a little bit unusual for May, isn't it? So get your paper. You know what you need if you've been with me. Make your 4 squares. Pause if you need to. What the word is not, the sentence, and the meaning. Okay. So I love this picture. The word today means very, very wet. Okay. And the word is... Who can read that word for me? Go ahead and read it out loud. It's got that ED on it. Drench, drenched. So drenched means to be soaking wet. Okay, that's what drenched means. Soaking wet as if someone just poured a whole bucket of water on you. Okay, so go ahead and write that on your word square. D-R-E-N-C-H, drench, that's our base word, E-D, drenched. Okay, I'm going to read a few sentences with the word drenched in it. Okay, Yin opened the door to see Yang shivering in the rain, her fur completely drenched. Grit hung his drenched clothes up to dry by the fire. Bernice's coat was totally drenched from the heavy rain. Shanghai's shoes were drenched after he stepped into a gigantic puddle. The drenched earth had turned into a swampy, muddy mess after the storm. Droplets hung from the drenched trees, falling on everyone who walked below. So think about a time, have you ever been drenched? And tell me about a time when you've been drenched. I often get drenched when rain catches me by surprise and I'm out on a run and suddenly I come home and I'm drenched. Also, if you've ever been to an amusement park where there's the water rides and you go down and you get drenched at the bottom from the huge wave. Okay, so I will show you my picture of drenched and then you can make your own. Try to think about a time that reminds you of a time when you've been drenched and you can draw that picture. So here's me getting drenched in the rain. So go ahead and press pause and make your own picture. Okay, and the next task is to draw sort of the opposite of drenched, or what the word does not mean. And this to me means not drenched. The sun is shining, I have my umbrella, I'm completely dry. So go ahead and make a picture of the opposite of drenched. Okay, and my sentence is, I got drenched on my run yesterday when the rain took me by surprise. I got drenched on my run yesterday when the rain took me by surprise. So go ahead and write your own sentence. Press pause until you're done. Okay, and last is the definition or the meaning of the word. And what did we say drenched means? Sopping wet or soaked. Go ahead and repeat that. That's right, sopping wet or soaked. So next time you say, oh, Mama, I'm soaked. Instead of saying soaked or I'm really wet, say drenched. It's just a more sophisticated word. Okay, thanks for tuning in today. We'll do another describing word tomorrow.